You know that feeling you get at work sometimes? That little prickle in the back of your neck? That feeling that someone's watching you? Well, in today's workplace, you might be right. The old school manager who used to walk the floor has been replaced by something quieter, something way more powerful and completely invisible. So let's pull back the curtain on this new digital manager.
And I'm not talking about some niche sci-fi tech. Get a load of this number. 78% of companies, that's nearly 4 out of every 5 businesses right now, using software to keep tabs on what their employees are doing. This isn't something that's coming, in the future. It is here, and it's a standard part of the job for millions of us.
Which, of course, brings us to the big one. The question that probably made you click on this explainer. Is your boss watching you right at this 3 moment? It's a personal and, kind of unsettling thought. But it's the exact question we're going to break down today.
To really get this, you have to meet the new boss, the digital boss. We are talking about a massive $4.5 billion global industry that is completely changing what it means to be at work. So let's get into what this tech actually is.
Okay, so at its heart, this software tracks your digital footprint while you're on the clock. It all started out pretty innocently with simple little time trackers. But wow, has it evolved? The systems we see today are incredibly sophisticated. They can use AI and advanced analytics to log everything. And I mean everything. From your keystrokes to what apps you're using, even taking screenshots of your screen every few minutes. It's not just a tracker anymore. It's a full-on surveillance system for your workspace.
So why? Why are so many companies jumping on this bandwagon? Well, the companies that sell the software, they make some pretty tempting promises. They don't sell it as a spy tool. Oh no. They sell it as a magic wand for optimizing the entire business.
And the numbers they throw around are pretty eye-popping. They claim this software can boost overall productivity by 22%. They say it can slash what they call time theft by almost 40%. And it can even make you deliver projects 28% faster. Now, if you're a business leader, those numbers are almost impossible to ignore.
And this market isn't a one-trick pony. It's not one size fits all. You've got providers like ActiveTrack, which positions itself as employee-friendly, focused on analytics to make things run smoother. Then you have the heavy hitters like Terramind, which was all about security. We're talking deep, intense monitoring to prevent data leaks. And then there's something like Time Doctor, which is built for remote teams and freelancers who need to prove every minute for billing. Each one offers a totally different flavor of oversight. But here's the turn. For every shiny promise, there's a potential peril. For all that talk about optimization and efficiency, there is a very real, very human cost to constant surveillance. And this, my friends, is where the story gets a whole lot messier.
This quote really hits the nail on the head. A tool that's supposed to increase output can so easily end up destroying the trust and morale that actually fuels good work in the first place. And that creates a huge paradox, right? Are you measuring the work? Or are you accidentally destroying the very conditions that make good work possible?
Here it is, the central conflict laid bare. On one side, you have totally legitimate business goals, making sure people are accountable, keeping company data safe, and controlling costs. But on the other side of the scale, you have these profound risks for the people doing the work, a serious invasion of privacy, way more stress, and a loss of the freedom and autonomy you need to do creative, thoughtful work.
And the massive shift to remote work, it's basically poured gasoline on this fire. When your office is also your kitchen table, where exactly does the workday stop and your private life begin? Monitoring software on a computer in your home can easily pick up personal messages, maybe some online banking, or even just your kid walking past in the background. The ethical lines here have never been blurrier.
As you might expect, this tension has kicked off a fascinating, escalating war of technology. As the monitoring gets smarter, well, so do the ways to get around it. It's become this high-stakes digital cat and mouse game, playing out on millions of computers every single day.
So how do they do it? Well, some tech-savvy folks set up virtual machines. Think of it like a secret computer running inside your main computer that the monitoring software just can't see into. The easiest method, of course, is just using another device, like your personal phone. And then you get the really creative solutions, like physical mouse jigglers or little scripts that fake keyboard and mouse clicks to fool the system into thinking you're hard at work.
And here's the kicker. No system is foolproof. A tool like Time Doctor often takes screenshots at predictable times, so a clever user can just time their breaks around it. Hubstaff's GPS tracking on your phone, it can be totally faked by location spoofing apps. Even a powerhouse like Terramind can be tricked by simply putting an overlay, like a fake spreadsheet, on top of what you're really doing. Every single system has a weakness.
Okay, so given all this, the promises, the serious risks, the cat and mouse games, how are we supposed to deal with it? Is there a path forward, a way to navigate this new, monitored world without sacrificing productivity or people?
For any company, it's a really complex balancing act. They have to weigh their security needs against keeping their employees happy and trusting. They've got to make sure they're following all the different privacy laws, which can be a total minefield, and they have to be honest with themselves that the tech isn't perfect and has its own gaps. It's definitely not a simple yes or no decision.
And maybe the best way forward is to look past surveillance entirely. A lot of really successful companies are already doing this. They focus on output, not activity. The question isn't, did you move your mouse enough today? It's, did you finish the project? They use great project management tools so everyone can see what's going on, and they build cultures where teams hold each other accountable. These approaches are built on trust, and they often get way better results without any of the hidden costs.
And that leaves us with one last really big question to chew on. When our work is being watched, what does the word productivity truly mean anymore? Is it about creating real, tangible value, or is it just about the performance of looking busy? That's the billion-dollar question that is going to define the future of work for all of us.